All right, so I'm take two. I am not a morning person, but I am back now, and hopefully you guys can all hear me all right. I do see my lights moving out there, so let me go back and adjust something over here real quick so that I can try to catch all the comments and everything. But I initially wanted to upload just a quick video just to get your guys' take on what you thought of the new Bud Light commercial they came out with, what your feelings were about it. They kind of, in my opinion, kind of punched themselves a little bit after seeing the video, looking at some of the products they actually work with and what they actually do. They tried to take a swipe there. Of course, they did take a swipe at Miller Coors, which I have not been able to catch up this morning to see some of the responses that are taking place. But an interesting way to actually go through and kind of go after them talking about the corn syrup. So initially what I was going to do is I'll go back and I'll do it now, was to share the video for some of you that haven't seen it. Let's see what your feedback was on it as well. So let me go ahead and pull that up here, and then everything should hopefully be good. If you don't hear the video come through, let me know, but I think it should play through just fine now. Looks like some of my audio was not working correctly. Let me see if I could pull it up here. You know what? Actually, it may not play through because I don't have my speakers connected to the headphone. Anyway, so I'm not going to play the video, but what I'll do is I'll pull up the other site that made mention, and it's actually ran by AB and Bev. And so they took the swipe there at Miller Coors, Miller Lite, Coors Light about using corn syrup. But when you go to the AB and Bev, tap into your beer site, and you start going through the beers they have listed, you're taking a look at some of the other products they have there. Now, this is where I left off last time, but you take a look at Natural Light, which is actually a product of Anheuser-Busch. And you'll see down there that they actually do use corn syrup as well as corn in the beer. You take a look at Natty Ice, and they also use corn syrup in there as well. But even if you go back and you look at something like, say, let's see, where the Bud Ice, which I know some people do like as well. Again, corn and corn syrup. And so you can go through various products that Anheuser Busch has actually used where they're using corn syrup. You also have like the Bud Light Orange and the Bud Light Lime that don't use corn syrup, but they are using corn in there. So kind of want to see what you guys thought about that, what your feeling was, anything that you kind of caught from the commercial. Did you, find it humorous? Did you think it was on point? Did you think it was kind of a cheap shot, knowing how Bud also uses some of these shortcuts, if you want to call it that, or these same type of adjuncts in their beers? Any type of feeling you have toward the Bud Light ad. And of course, I don't know how many people are out here actually watching because it is Monday morning. I actually took the day off so I can kick back and relax, but just kind of want to see what you guys thought. And welcome Bum, and Bum says thought it was hilarious that they bragged about using rice in her own beer. So yeah, that was a little fun of themselves as well. Muscle Car, good morning to you as well. And you thought it was a funny commercial. And I think it had some humorous moments to it. I think it came across as kind of being a good amount of humor there. And they've done well with their whole dilly dilly type campaign and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of people were comparing it to like Bud Light beats King of Thrones with the ad last night. So I just it was just curious just to see that. And it's like a couple of years ago when they came out talking about some of the craft breweries and how their beer didn't have all these type of things in it, but yet they were out buying craft breweries to put them under the umbrella. Seems like they have a habit of always hitting themselves in the face to try to gain with other people. So it's almost like when they're throwing a jab, they're taking a jab. Hey, Ryan, beer by the numbers. Dilly Dilly is great because it's a meme, easy to yell and tweet, really smart. Yeah, I mean, Dilly Dilly is. And what did you guys think of the the craft ad that came out also, there was a craft ad that came out and it was like, what, silly or whatever, which I didn't think it was as funny, but I know on Joe D's channel he was showing that a few days ago as well. I guess a week ago, now I think about it. But I don't know. It was it's got its humor, but again, it's kind of like, I feel like they set themselves up sometimes just because you can't, I guess, I don't want to say like you're not being holier than thou when you're doing the same thing, but it's kind of like there's like a kind of hypocrisy that goes along the lines of how they're doing it within their marketing. And we've seen it a few times come up under them. So just kind of curious, see what your guys' feedback is out there. Let me know. Leave some comments in the comment section, your thoughts about it, all that kind of stuff. And I was just going to put a quick thing out, kind of get some feedback, see what the pulse on it all was. I'm going to go ahead and actually go get a workout in now, but thanks for everybody that definitely chimed in. And Ryan said they set up a battle between their own brands to keep people engaged, much like politicians like to do. Yeah. I will say that, and I haven't looked at it yet, but I guess there was some type of response back from Miller or so. There's a thing that came up on the internet about 4 hours ago. I haven't looked at it to see what the response was. But yeah, they do try to get the dig going on each other, get people to dig and stay loyal. Yeah. It's a loyal crowd that definitely likes their bud. That's for sure. So there's more definitely loyalty with macros, I would say, than with some of the craft, just because with craft, there's so many different things that we're jumping around and always checking out. But with, Bud, if people love Bud, they love Bud. It's kind of like NASCAR, their favorite driver has a certain company that sponsors them. They stay loyal to it. If their driver is rocking Kmart, those people are going to shop at Kmart. If they're rocking Kroger, they're going to shop at Kroger. There's a good amount of loyalty that goes along in NASCAR that kind of has that same mentality in some of the macro. Crispy Quake for you old timers. Yeah, that's funny. And then Ryan, Bum says, "How like Frankenberry and Count Chocula." Yeah. Don't forget Booberry. Don't forget Booberry out there. Booberry had his spot too. So, but yeah, so they have the rival cereals and everything out there. I have not heard Quisp and Quake for a long time, by the way. So that's a nice one to dig up there, Bum. But hopefully everybody's having a good Monday. And I actually did not watch the Super Bowl last night, but I saw Tom Brady got his 6th title, first player to get 6. He was tied with Haley. I believe it was just him and Haley that had 5 after Haley had done it a while back as a defensive end in the league. So Brady's in a class of his own, and for a lot of people, kind of solidified being a GOAT, I guess, although from what I saw and read about it, I don't know if a lot happened from Brady as much as there was like 1 touchdown from one of the running backs on New England. So either way, congrats to him, and he's proved it. It's funny, if this is last year, here's a quarterback drafted in the 6th round that goes out with 6 Super Bowl rings. Kind of can ride off in the sunset with that, with his supermodel. So there you go. And now we'll probably start doing movies or something too. So that all being said, just wanted to pop a quick video up, and then I will catch up with you guys later. I'm going to be dropping some more videos out there. Like I said, I'm off today, so hopefully I'll get some more editing out there and drop some more of the beer reviews. I think the next one I got to put up is the Samuel Adams Black Lager that I had a while back. And hopefully I might just start putting a bunch more up there so you guys can see them all. But thanks for all the support. Thanks for checking out this little video. Look forward to catching you guys next time. Thanks, Ryan. And make sure you guys check out Ryan Beer by the Numbers. If you want to get some good beer stats and beer facts, you need to check out Beer by the Numbers and subscribe. Ryan always has good stuff out there, good trivia type things, really knows his beer stuff. So that all being said, I will look forward to catching you guys next time. Look for the next uploads. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on, guys. I will catch you later.